Hello, Master.
Sorry. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My student grade 3A. I wish you good health. With you, Mr. Ashraf Ahmed from Al International Schools. Now we will study today what is soil. Here it asks you what is soil important to these peach trees and to people. Soil is very important, for you, for human, and for plants, and for animals. You see plants here in the image. So the soil here is very, very important in front of you. Why? Because here I want to just discuss with my students, Asir Muhammad. How are you, Asir? Asir? Amr Ibrahim?
Yes, Miss.
Allah. Why is soil important here? Do you know? Do you have an idea
Yes,
about soil? Do you know,
I have
do you
many
know soil?
here.
Yes.
The first one I have that soil help plant grow.
Excellent. Inshallah, your plant grow. So these plants, trees, in front of you are trees, need soil to grow. Okay. As Amr said, thanks, Amr. To grow, I want another one. Thanks, Amr.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master.
Okay. Your name is Asir.
Yes.
Yes, Asir. Why the soil important here? Why?
Trees need soil to grow because if trees don't have soil, they will die. Why? Because the soil that
As you like, continue.
okay that like that in the root. No, because if the root is it's not, if the soil is not it's not, I mean it's
Found.
not found, it will the root will fall. So the
Excellent.
soil is catching the root because the plant don't fall.
Thanks a
Not
lot.
fall. I mean.
Thanks a lot. So,
Bye,
and
mister.
people, we see here, and people,
And the
okay, use
okay.
use the beaches. Beach is a kind of plants, you know. Beaches,
Beaches.
okay, they are kind of plants from trees like these 4 foot. From
Food.
trees, just to feed you from this kind of trees to like this, which mean that beaches or guava or anything, you know, these for food, you know.
I have
Without,
a question.
okay, answer. What's your question? Okay,
Which what, mister?
we are in page 265.
165. Oh yes, mister. Mister, there's some. Mister, do you go to play? You said say. You said what? Okay,
Let's
wait a
see.
minute.
That's the number of the page here.
No, wait. Okay. I want to say something. Okay, but I opened the page and want to say something. Okay, don't mute my mic. I mean, mute my mic.
Yes, I'm waiting for you. Don't worry. Okay.
Okay. Yes, I have a question. Mister, do we go to pay to what we do? What is soil? Do you okay? Do you finish unit of what is soil or no?
I want
Because
to.
look, Mister, I found a sheet my mother rented, and they found the thing that what is in soil, and we don't take the lesson. Why you put it in the
No,
sheet?
1 minute. Just we study, then I will solve. I will talk about another thing about the sheet. I will solve the sheet with you, okay? But we finish the soil, you know? We finish soil
Finish
first.
it.
We finish soil. After we finish, don't worry about the sheet. I will solve with you, okay? I will solve with you. But
Okay,
you something about this question here. You have any problem here in this question?
no, thank you.
Okay, thanks. Don't worry. My students, write this now. Okay, write the answer now. I will give you just 1 minute to write. Please quickly because we have a lesson today. Go. I think you finished my students. Here is we want to go to the next page. We are in page 266 here about the soil. You see the soil here, you see that the soil is important. That is the soil here, tip down here, you see? Soil is a mixture of decomposing plants and animal, rocks, air, water. So the soil doesn't everything. When you are in the garden, when you are in you will plant any plant, you will find these plants found in the soil. Okay, when you pave the road, that's the soil. So the soil is a mixture of water, air, tiny pieces of rock, and humus. I will write for you here. Okay, all right. Okay, 1 minute. Write for you here. So the soil, the mixture, the kind of mixture, but it contains water, it contains okay, a lot of things here. Our lesson today about the soil. About what? What is soil? Soil is a mixture. Soil here is a mixture of what we said. Mixture of water, air, we said water, air. What is else? We said tiny pieces of rock, rock. Tiny pieces of rock. Okay. Also, we have in the soil what's called humus. Humus. What is humus? What is the humus here? Humus is the rich mixture of the decomposed or broken down remains of plants and animals. Meaning a mixture of what remains of plants and animal, decomposed, okay, of remains of plants and animal. So we have here, we can see rich a mixture or each component of remains of plants or the animal. Okay, of the decomposed. Decomposed means the remains are the same or broken down and remains of plants and animal. That is the humus here. So soil here, we have many kinds of soil. The soil may be in point of view color, black or red or brown or gray. So the color of the soil is different. Okay, the type of the soil front, maybe this soil may be black, maybe it's yellow like sand and so on. Maybe red or brown or gray. Red, maybe brown, maybe gray. That's the soil here. Maybe gray, So this soil also may be moist or dry. It can contain many minerals, maybe contain gold, So the gold comes from soil, Some kind of soil are better for growing plants. It is easy the plant to grow, maybe fertile soil. Soil which is easy the plant to grow is called fertile soil. So the fertile soil is the kind of soil which get the plant to grow. Okay. called fertile here. So it is very, very important for the plant to grow here. It's called fertile soil. Very good. Okay. We have a lot of plants in the soil. Soil is an important natural resource. We see that's a kind of resource. So the soil, exactly, it is a kind of resource. You remember? It is a kind of resource. So soil is important, you know. Soil is very, very important. But how does soil form? We'll go to here, then we return another sign. How does soil form? This is the soil here, we said the mixture. How does the soil form here? Here, do you see, we have many kinds of soils. Up, that is the soil layers. It is upper, then we have a layer beneath. Layer beneath means the down of the soil. We have the top layer of the soil, the up. The plant is up here, or the top layer of the soil. It's called topsoil here. You can write here, topsoil. It's up here. It's called topsoil, the top. Okay. This topsoil is most fertile soil, you know, because do you see the plants grow in the soil, up in the soil. This topsoil is fertile. Why? Because it has humus. We see the humus now. The layer beneath it in the soil is called subsoil, you know, subsoil. So we have also subsoil. Under the soil, you know. Okay, subsoil doesn't have humus, but it have piece of rock, just piece of rock. If you go into, you reach what is called bedrock here, down. It's called bedrock. So we have 3 layers here. But how does this soil form? How does this soil form? Okay, it formed from bedrock. You see under it, it's formed from bedrock. It is under the earth, okay? At the earth's surface, it breaks down by weathering. Do you remember weathering? It will break by rain, by wind, okay? It will break into pieces of rock, which get smaller and smaller. So it formed the layers of the soil after that. It will mix with air after that, with water and human to form soil, you know. So we will give it some kinds of surface layers such as here. Okay, sticks and rocks lie on the top of the soil. That's the topsoil you see, you know. It has plants, it has animals bound above the soil with topsoil. What is topsoil? The layer of soil closest to the earth's surface. Topsoil is where most plants grow. Topsoil is fertile, you know why? Because it contains what? Humus. Okay. It also contains small bits of weathered bed rocks here in the fertile soil. Here, subsoil, we have surface later here, we have topsoil, we have subsoil. Subsoil made of more layers of soil that lie between the topsoil and bedrock. Subsoil, that's the topsoil down, topsoil up, okay, bed soil, bedrock down, subsoil between them. Subsoil contains slightly larger piece of rock, we said, and we said that the soil, okay, according to down, like happened in the weathering. Thanks, Amr. Muaz Amr. How are you, Muaz? What is weathering? Do you remember weathering?
Yes, Mister.
Do you remember what is meant by weathering? We said before, but I will give it in the lesson now. Weathering completes the breaking what the rock apart. Okay, okay, Muaz. Okay. What are the types of soil here? Here in the image, we said surface. Do you remember? Surface. In the surface soil here. Then we have topsoil. We have subsoil. Okay, so we have topsoil here. We have subsoil. we have bedrock. How many types of soil here, Muaz?
3.
Topsoil, subsoil, bedrock. Thanks. Omar, I want Omar Ahmed الجزار. What is the topsoil? What is
The topsoil layer such as
layer?
is the layer of soil close to Earth's surface.
It contains what? Plants and animal, okay? And also humus. Okay. Thanks, Mr. Here the question, it will be, you solve it in homework. This question, you solve it in homework. I will revise with you, inshallah. Okay. But we have another question here, inshallah. So this about the soil here. We have topsoil, we have subsoil, we have bedrock. Yes, no problem. So I will close them. Please lower your hand to ask a question here. Lower your hand, or if you lower your hand. I want if you have any question until here, if you have raise your hand, just raise your hand. Lower your hand, please now. Lower your hand, please now. If you have any question until now in the soil, okay, you can ask. If you have any question until now, you can ask. Okay, Tuhami, what do you want?
How many homework?
Just this page, we took this homework, and you have homework on another page, inshallah. It will be in page 267, okay? Here is the page 269. We have other homework in 267, okay? But today just we will understand, okay? You have another question? You have another question?
No.
You have any other question? Okay. Yes. Now, okay, Abdullah Ammar, what's your question, please?
Mr. My question is why the soil has to more than one kind?
We have more than one kind because each, like plants, grow in a soil, animals grow in another soil. And so, I'm sorry, plants grow in a soil. Okay, it grows in a type of soil, but doesn't grow in what in the soil like a desert, you know. But there are some plants in the desert. There are some plants in the desert, not on soil like each other. You know, my students. Not all like each other. They are different. They are different from each other. Why? According to the plant which said, like we can make the plants, okay? Soil, it will be in clay soil. We will understand it. But your question, what are the layer of the soil? Okay? Your question here, what are the layer of the soil? You know? That's your question. What are the layer of the soil? You said that the layer of the soil. About the soil, we have many kinds of soil here, you know? Okay, you have any other question?
I have another question, but the bedrock can't be broken, right?
What?
The bedrock, we can't break the bedrock. Is that right?
1 minute. What do you want?
We can't break the bedrock. Is that right?
We can't. The bedrock is not break. How?
Yeah. No,
you cannot, but by rain, okay, by wind, by other things, okay?
But the bedrock is not broken.
This breaking, 1 minute, 1 minute. This breaking the bedrock called what? This breaking of this bedrock called weathering, you know? Weathering means breaking the rock apart. Because the soil itself, it consists of, okay, rocks, you know?
Yeah, I know.
You have any other question?
No, I don't have any question, but thank you.
What? What, you have another question? That's okay. And so we have many kinds of soil, my students. We have many kinds of soil here. Okay. Yes, Muaz. Okay.
Mister,
Yes, yes.
tomorrow we have computer
What's computer?
science. We have.
You can ask Mr. Mutwalli. You can ask me about science, just science.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Adam Abdussalam, you have any question?
Yes, Mister. What we'll do in this homework and the another homework?
We will the 2 pages. If you can, okay. If you cannot, I will try this homework and will in page, okay, and page 267. Before that, 267 and 200. This page 269.
But I don't know what I will do here and here.
Okay, I will tell you now. 1 minute. Okay.
Okay, Mister.
You want what you'll do? I will tell you now. Okay. This is 267. Do you see?
Yeah, Mister. I see.
So a natural here. Resource. Okay. Why is soil important to people and animals? Why? Why is soil important for you and for me? Soil is a liquid. Soil is used for many things.
Yeah, we can plant the plants.
Yeah, plant, bravo. Allow plants to grow. You will discuss. Okay, with the question, no problem.
Yeah.
Make mistakes. Okay, because I will answer with you. Don't worry.
Okay, Mister.
I will answer with you. But talking about make this. I will make it for you the next time. This one, no problem. Just 267. That's okay. Okay.
167 only.
Just yes, 167. Yes. Okay, Amir.
Okay, Mister.
Amir, you have any question? Amir, you raise your hand.
No.
Ahmed Fawz, you have any question?
Yes, Mister. What is under bedrock?
Under the ground, you said that is subsoil. Okay, that's called.
No, what under bedrock? What is under bedrock?
Under bedrock. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created everything 7 layers. Okay. الله خلق السماوات والأرض سماوات and earth. Okay.
So after bedrock is space, right?
What space?
Yes.
What is space?
Space.
Caves or space?
No space that has the sun, the moon, and that. After bedrock?
No, all space around the space itself, around you and me, the universe around you and me. But under bedrocks, you want to ask about, you have this question, under bedrock means what? What is under the earth, you know?
Oh, okay. So bedrock is the last layer of the earth?
There's layers, yes. Another layer, but you don't have in the syllabus.
Okay.
Okay, we have another material to loosen rock called rigorous. It is not in the syllabus. Because bedrock itself is a block. Okay, block under the earth. You know.
Okay.
Bedrock itself It's a hard, solid rock beneath the surface of the earth. Like a gravel, some gravels, like that.
Can't be broken.
What? It will broken, yes, by rain, by wind, you know.
By rain, so if I dig a hole into bedrock and make water in it, will it
Can dig
break?
in the, but they have another layer, yes, until the center of the earth. We study
So bedrock is the gate to the center of the earth.
after that, yes, center of the earth. Just all the earth, all of them, all the soil of the earth, just a crust. You know, you remember crust and the
Okay,
mantle
I
and
understand.
core. Yes, and the core after that. But just the soil is the part of the earth.
Okay, I understand.
Thanks, Ahmed Fawzi. Okay. Anyone want to ask? Lower your hand. Lower your hand because I want just to know who want to ask. Anyone to ask another question here? Okay, anyone? Okay, Abdullah Ammar, what do you want? Yes, Abdullah. Yes, Abdullah.
Mr. Yeah, I told you the bedrock, can it be broken?
I see, yes, I said for you, bedrocks, they are kind of rock, you know?
Yeah, but where is the stone? We will need to break it.
And all of them, they are kind of rocks, okay?
Yeah,
There are many kind of soil here. We said we have many kinds of soil, not just one soil.
a soil made of rock. Is that right?
We can say that. We can say that. Okay. When the bedrock under the earth, when bedrock, it is at earth surface, it will break down. When bedrock in the surface of the earth, okay, it will be broken down by what? By rain, by wind, by what else?
By weathering.
Yeah, thanks. Weathering, for example. What is weathering?
Weathering
Breaking
is
the rock apart. Because do you see the soil here? Do you see the soil or no? When the water come, when the rain come, it will go into the soil, you know? Down and down, you know? So it will make the soil loose, Loose. Loose soil means not compacted, don't attach. So the bedrock is broken into rocks, small piece of rock. But it have water, it have humus, and so on. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, thanks. Muaz, you have another question?
Yes.
Muaz, yes.
What meaning topsoil and subsoil and bed soil?
Up. Top here, do you see? Top, do you see surface here? A surface later such as leaves, that is the surface here. That is the topsoil, and instead of this one, that is the topsoil here. Okay, it will clothe this of the earth's surface, the surface of the earth. Okay, it's where plants and animals live. It is the fertile soil. Fertile means the plants grow on this soil.
Okay.
That is the topsoil. But under the topsoil, we have another layer, it's called subsoil. Under the subsoil, we have bedrock. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Master.
You are very welcome. In the subsoil, contain what? Contain just a piece of rock and humus. But topsoil and no humus, I'm sorry. No humus in subsoil. What is the humus, my students? Humus is the remains of plants and animals. Okay, the remains of plants and animals, you know? So the topsoil, that is the topsoil here, that's a topsoil and subsoil. There is a humus. There is a humus and topsoil, okay?
Okay.
Humus. Humus means remains. Okay.
Thank you, Master.
You are very welcome. Thanks. Okay, thanks, my student, for good listening. I wish you understand here in the soil. Inshallah, this question I will solve for you until next time. You solve just the other page. Goodbye. See you later.
Goodbye.
Bye.